In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best settings to reduce input delay and to hit crazy clips like this. So these are the best settings to reduce input delay on console. Make sure you have brightness on 150. It's a lot easier to see. Motion blur, have this off. Show FPS is on. Make sure you have visualized sound effects on, because you'll be able to see your enemies. It's an advantage. Make sure you play on auto, because it puts you in like the most closest server. Make sure you have disable pre-edit option off, because while it is good to have this on because you don't mess up having the wrong edits on for your builds, having it off will reduce input delay, especially if you're on console. Make sure you have turbo building on. I use auto confirm edits on both. You don't have to use this, but if you want to edit faster, and if you play non-claw, non-pedals, I would recommend this. Contextual tips, turn this off because it just gives more extra delay. You don't need all these extra tips. Make sure low input latency mode is on. I know it says 120 FPS mode must be disabled, but if you turn on this first and then 120 FPS mode on, it works. So I guess it's a cheat for us. Make sure you have replays off. You don't need all this extra stuff recording in the background, just adds more delay. Make sure HUD scale is on 60 to 80 to reduce input delay. And it's a lot better for your screen, so you don't see as much stuff on your screen. Net debug status, make sure this is on, so you can see your ping and how you're performing. Make sure all gyro settings are off, because this stuff just adds so much delay, and no one should be using gyro anyways. It's so stupid. Make sure all these keyboard settings are off, unless you play keyboard and mouse. Make sure all this stuff is unbinded if you don't play keyboard and mouse. Build immediately, build a pro. Make sure this is on because you'll just always place builds on Builder Pro, which is always the fastest. Make sure edit hold time is on 0.100 to not have any delay on editing. Vibration off because it messes with your aim. And yeah, you can copy down these settings if you want fast mechanics, good aim. And then these are my binds. I play non-claw, non-paddles, so these binds are really optimized for that. Yeah. Go down a little bit slower on these ones. Feel free to pause if you want if I'm going too fast. Sorry about that. Alright, that's it for the in-game settings. Now I'll be showing you guys a setting you can turn on to reduce input delay on console. Alright, and then for the last setting, go to settings and save data in game app settings, and then scroll down to game presets and make sure you have performance mode on. This will basically make it so your PS5 is more optimized for having better frames over quality of the game for graphics. And then resolution mode makes it so you have better graphics, but in terms of that, it gives you worse frames. Make sure you guys have 120 Hz output on. To do this, go to your screen and video on settings, just so you get better frames and less delay. And then make sure you turn on ALLM. I have it off because my TV does not support it, but if your monitor does support it, make sure you turn it automatic. This will basically give you auto low latency mode, and it'll help reduce ping and latency in games like Fortnite. And then for the next thing, I would recommend you get an Ethernet cable. You can get this for like $5, and it will definitely improve your network connection. It's more stable, and yeah, this is what helped me the most reduce my input lag and ping. The U-Grain Ethernet cable, I got it for $5 on Amazon. Head over to settings, and then go down to network. Go to settings, set up internet connection, and then for your internet connection, go to advanced settings, and then set up your DNS setting on manual, and then copy these down. Primary DNS is on 1.1.1.1, and then secondary DNS is on 1.001. So basically what this is it's a DNS server, so it doesn't log you into like your local internet, and actually locates you to a public server. This is the cloud for DNS server, and I noticed whenever I use this, it reduces my ping by like 5 to 10 in game, and way more in creative as well. The DNS server is free to use. You're not going to get banned for it. Actually, even Epic recommends you use it too as well to reduce bad network connection.